Well, folks, welcome to what is now our 54th Club 500 draw here at Montrose FC. And for this draw, I'm delighted to be joined by the one, the only, Mr. Daniel White.
Thank you.
Don't leave me hanging there, buddy. Look, Daniel, delighted to have you come and do this for us today. The clue is in the name and what we have behind us here, White Cargo Handlers. You're part of the history of this company, so it's an opportunity for you to let the fans of Montrose FC into what this company is all about and a bit of its history as well. So what's the chat, bud?
Well, my grandfather started the company. He worked in cargo handling out of school, saw a bit of a gap in the market, and bought some of his own machinery, started the company on his own. And it kind of just grew from there. He got an opportunity to work in Montrose back in the 80s, and never left. He's been here ever since. We've grown to 5 cranes now, a couple of warehouses with the loading and unloading of the ships that come in and out of Montrose. We work all over Scotland, so we work for Leith all the way up to Invergordon, doing a bit of crane work, cargo handling, anything for agriculture to oil and gas.
Now you see, like that's interesting for me because I would have assumed that all your work was just based here.
Right.
But you know, you're talking about 5 cranes, and if the cranes I see going about the tune, these things are humongous. I mean, what you actually lifting or picking up with that?
So we do grabbing with the logo there. We've actually got a fleet of grabs that we can grab bulk cargoes, and they travel all up and down the country doing agricultural stuff, so fertilisers, grain, salt, road salt. There's big road salt ships come into some of the ports and we get to tip them, and then they get distributed out to the council depots. And then anything for that, we also do the anchor handling work, oil and gas, Christmas trees, subsea Christmas trees.
Now, in my head, I'm thinking a Christmas tree, but that's not the same thing, is it at all? So what was that?
A subsea Christmas tree is a bit of equipment that sits on the seabed and takes the oil up. As far as I'm aware, I don't know how big understanding.
So it's not got bubbles on it or a star or anything like that? Very good. And my understanding is, of course, that like going back to your grandfather, it was it farming that was the background originally before this?
Yes, farming was the background. My grandfather still runs the family farm up at Fraserburgh. They've got about 100 head of cattle, and the agricultural side of that grew into as it started the company really.
Yeah.
And then it kind of eventually snowballed into cranes and other plants.
It really has just been a natural sort of growth of, there's been an opening in the market, seen it, taken advantage of it, I suppose. It certainly seems to have grown pretty well over the years, that's for sure.
It's a really good company to work for as well, so it's glad to be.
Well, you would say that. Anybody else got any views here? Yes, there's a big resounding yes there. I was going to say, so have you noticed a big difference in terms of the work that you guys have got with what's happening in the port over the last sort of decade? For me, it seems to have been a huge expansion of what's going on here.
Definitely, a lot of our work is to do with renewables now as well, or it's starting to move into renewables. We get a lot of work with the wind, with the offshore wind farm that's going off in Montrose at the moment, and it's definitely, even since I started 12 years ago, the work has evolved naturally over time, and we've always gotten busier and busier, so we definitely can't complain.
It's good, it's really good. And of course, what's brilliant for us is the fact that as well as being, you know, an employer for the town. Oh, hey, it's a fine! that would be 10 quid into the kitty jar.
All right.
I hope it wasn't important.
No.
No, he's digging it. What was the name? And then we'll say
Callum.
Callum. Thanks, Callum. Yeah, so you guys are going to sponsor again our pitch maintenance, and that's a deal for another 3 years, which is absolutely fantastic for us. And you know, this is an opportunity to let everybody know out there how grateful we are for what you're prepared to do for the football club. I mean, have you had a chance to come along to any of the games yourself?
I've never actually had a chance. Whenever I've been invited, it's just been mad, and I've been too busy to come. But
see, you need to sort of, you need to come and do a little bit of hospitality at the football club. You know, especially as I say, of being one of our main sponsors there. It's definitely something that you should come along and do, and get the gratitude back with some free drink. Well, kind of free. I was noticing you got some of the strips up on the wall as well. So yeah, you've obviously got a strong connection with the club.
I think there's been a decent relationship over the last, I'm not actually sure how many years, but again, it's one of the main things we like to do. Inventories help us out. So.
Well, it's much appreciated, trust me, and long may that connection continue for us both. Right, okay, Daniel. Well, you have got a fantastic job today, because remember, folks, being the summer draw, we have bigger prize money. So Daniel's going to pull out the first ball, which will be for £1,000. Second one is £250, and the third prize is £100 this month. So, Daniel, give them a steer.
124.
124. So, our £1,000 winner, 124, is Kenneth Bruce. So, congratulations, Kenneth. Well done, £1,000. Okay, next up, Daniel, this is for the 250.
177.
And our £250 winner is Stephen Page. Congratulations, Stephen. So go, Daniel, our £100 winner. Here we are. Oh, good spread this time. And our £100 winner, number 3, Andy Davidson. So congratulations, Andy. Well done. Daniel, thank you very much for doing that, pal. Been a real pleasure. Again, thank you very much for your sponsorship of the club, and I hope that the business continues to grow from strength to strength over the years. Well done, buddy. Take care.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.